the third video that we've uploaded for the Q&A. If you want to be notified when we upload a video, hit the subscribe and click the bell. That way you can be instantly notified when we upload, because it's been a little bit. Sorry about that. But with that said, we'll just go ahead and kick this off. So Jamie, what is cisgender?
So the people who ask this question, they see it online, and I mean,
there's nothing derogatory about being cisgender. I'm cisgender. I'm just a pansexual female. But I'm cisgender. Like I identify with the gender that's on my birth certificate that I was born as, I guess. So that's what cisgender means.
The gender you're assigned at birth is...
Yeah, that's a way better way to put that.
So if your identity matches the gender you were assigned at birth, you are cisgender.
And there's some people that take that, I guess, derogatory that I've seen online. They think it's an insult, and it's not at all. That's just what that word means. So
yeah.
How has this affected romantic relationships in your life?
So, for the most part, I can honestly say how I took this question was like, how does it affect me and my significant others? So, I'll start off right off the bat. Every single person I've dated that I've told about my true self, it doesn't seem like that big of an issue until later on, until it comes down to like, okay, can I get a me day? Can you help me with this? You know, and then sometimes even after me and a person have broke up, it comes back to me that they weren't cool with it. They were never cool with it. They think it's wrong, etc. I'm lucky enough now to be with someone who understands me. She's been with me through the roller coaster of 12 years now. And on this roller coaster, you know, she's seen, you know, how those relationships have affected me as a trans person. Mm-hmm. She's also been there to be like, okay, you're better than that. You know, she's supportive, she's caring, and I can't ask for anything more.
Oh, thanks. How have jobs reacted to your transition?
So, just to start off the bat, I've only had 3 jobs that knew about the transition. Before that, I kept my personal life and my work life so far apart that you wouldn't even believe I was the same person. Mm-hmm. That's a sad fact that most trans people have to go through.
Yeah.
They have to pretend to be someone they're not.
Yeah.
And, you know, it gets better. But out of the 3 jobs that I've had that actually knew about the transition, one of them, it was just like, we didn't talk about it. It wasn't a topic. You know, I just went to work, fed some old people, cleaned up after them, and went home. You know, it wasn't like nobody cared. Mm-hmm. You know, it was like, it wasn't a topic that got brought up or discussed or anything like that. And it was a good way for me to move into actually being able to discuss it with my employer, the people at the job, and stuff like that. When I started working at the next place, you know, the person who got me hired knew about it. They talked to the person who actually did the process of it. Both the owners knew about it. Most of the staff knew. And they were all comfortable, upfront, and honest with me about their feelings. They talk to me about it. They want to know how, they actually cared. They're like, okay, how's it going? Have you talked to your counselor lately? And stuff like that. And just for that, I'm just like, that is one of the best jobs I've ever had.
Shout out to Matt.
Yeah, shout out to Matt. I would love to name everybody there. That was just so awesome. But we're trying to minimalize names just because. Well,
Matt got you the job there.
Matt got me the job there. So I'll just say shout out to everybody at the RB. So thank you very much for allowing me to work there. It was great. The third job was my most recent one. I got hired on. In the very first interview, they knew about it. I had a friend that was helping me get the job. Well, two friends that were helping me get the job there. We talked about it in the first interview. When I came back and did the second interview, it was discussed a little bit more. There were terms and understandings and stuff like that, just for the sake of a more just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just presenting, pretty much, is just, they wanted to know, customer service and stuff like that, how that would be affected by it. They were even looking forward to working with me as my true self, because they started seeing, hey, this is Jamie, this is what Jamie acts like, this is what Jamie does, and across the board, just great people all around. It was amazing. It's just part of something that is, though, you wish you could take them people with you when you go to your next places. That covers everybody I mentioned at all three places.
The people that were so accepting of it and were so open about it, especially in a workplace, make a huge difference.
Like, if I could afford to employ you all with me, that would be amazing. Sadly, I cannot do that yet, but who knows? It's just one of those things. I want to thank everybody so much who was caring enough to want to see the real me, want to, give me that chance, and I appreciate it so much.
What is the earliest you can remember wanting to be female?
I guess, it's always been the thing.
Yeah.
When I was little, circa 1980s, I used to run around and act like female characters from TV. Fast forward a little bit I tried to go to kindergarten in a skirt. I tried to buy girl clothes. I wanted my hair long. I had my hair long. I wanted, didn't really see the difference between boy and girl a lot then. And because back in the late 80s, early 90s, everything wasn't so separated. And you could go get a Happy Meal toy without them asking you, is that for a boy or for a girl?
Right.
I don't care. I want Sebastian the Crab. I don't have Sebastian yet. I was obsessed with Little Mermaid. Me and my sister were obsessed with Little Mermaid. We would run around the house. I had a flounder, pillow plush thing. I had that forever. But I also had my Leonardo plush.
Yeah.
At the same time. We used to run around singing Disney songs, and that was, so if the earliest I can remember, since I can remember,